Welcome to the Stress Outlet. My name is Dr. Kimberly Quinn. Soon be also kind of shifting into my Dr. Unstuck world. I'm going to keep them both. It's going to be fun. Anyway, look at how gorgeous this is, huh? I love this time of year, and people, I don't know why they don't like it. It's not quite stick season because there's leaves there, but it looks so rusty. It looks like burnt sienna in the crayon box. It looks like November's coming, which it is, so that makes sense. But I love that orangey color. It's absolutely spectacular. Anyway, what the boys, the Golden Boys, and I, here comes Hyper Guy. His name really should have been Crypto, probably. But anyway, he's Truman. What we want to talk about today is the only meaning anything has is the meaning we give it. So this is true with, whatever's happening currently. But here's the thing. We could avoid a ton of agony from old memories if we got that. Because, we often, dig our claws into these memories that were, from things that happened, last year, the year before, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And when we bring them up, we've talked about this, when we bring them up, they bring the attached emotion with them, kind of like a barnacle on a dolphin. You call the dolphin over, the barnacle on the tail is there too. And that's just how it works. We can relive that thing, giving over our power on a beautiful piece of china. Look at that, he's up on the thing. Same thing. So here's the other thing. Stay with me here. So we bring up this old memory, this old thing, which in the memories, each and every time we pull them off the bookshelf of long-term memory, are changed. So and I use the word never very often. It's never going to be the same as when it actually happened. Never, never, never. It's going to be some alteration of that. So it's very important to know that anyway, from a cognitive, psychological standpoint. So here's the thing. We're going to apply new meaning to it, because if you experience that thing at 5 or 7 or 15, and now you're 20, 30, 40, 50, or 60, your now 30-year-old brain is not viewing it the same as your 7-year-old self did. It isn't. And so we're now applying new meaning based on our new 30-year-old, version of ourselves, with all the new people and all our new knowledge and all that. And so now we're creating meaning for something that's over with a new filter that doesn't fully see it like they did the first time. And it just creates a lot of unnecessary pain. And it's also true, now I tell my students, just, we have the whole big thing with the memories and that, applying meaning to that. And also just texting. Sometimes they would get a text, and then if somebody ignored them, and, can't be that their phone, is dead, or they're at the dentist getting a root canal or something. It has to be that they don't like them anymore. They don't want to date them anymore, whatever it is. Because we just gave meaning to something that we just created ourselves. And we go through so much unnecessary pain. Once we understand that, we can start to make changes.